Greetings, everyone. This is Cameron Fous with thetechnicaltrader.net. It is Wednesday, November 12th, 2008. Just looking at what's going on here today in the session. It's a pretty ugly day on the street with blood on the streets. Dow down 411 points here, or just about 5%. Closed at 82.82. This is becoming a really oversold market. I think eventually we should see some kind of a big short squeeze here. If that's going to hold, it'll probably just be a continuation later of a bearish trend. It looks like here that we could come down here and test these lows from back in '02 around 71.40. So I think we still have some downside here, but we might see a short-term rebound just from a short squeeze coming in. So let's look at a little closer term chart. This is a little bit of we'll look at the 60-day, 60-minute chart here. We have this channel pattern here. So we're nearing this bottom channel, so I think we might see a short-term bottom here and then a rally. How long it's going to last, if it even does rally, it's kind of hard to say, but I think we will see a rally here. Maybe not this week, but maybe next week we should see the Dow rally, maybe 400, 500 points or something. Just with this volatile-rich market, it can easily do that. And so let's take a look at the futures. I think last time I checked, we were still down after hours in the futures. Yeah, we're down 38 points in the futures. So today was a pretty ugly day. Mostly you wanted to go short, looking for short day trades with the bearish sentiment in the market. So I went short in IOSP this morning. Let's take a look at the 5-day, 5-minute chart. As it was breaking down this flag formation here, I guess we could call this a pennant on this downtrend here. So this short-term move, this triggered a short signal right here. I went short around 575 and then picked up some more shares along this descending triangle pattern here, as it was also kind of riding down this 13 EMA trend indicator. And then I went short once again as it broke down this 535 resistance here on this descending triangle pattern. Once it broke this 535 support level, this triggered another short sell signal. So it came down, retested this 13 EMA as well as now resistance at 535, and ended up short or closing at 515. This is me covering my position here. This big spike in volume. So this, I had a limit order in to buy to cover at 530. So 530 was the max I was willing to buy to cover this for, and so it was at 520 and this boosted up real quick. It's kind of an illiquid stock, so that was to be expected. I kind of alerted everybody, watch this short squeeze pop up here as I cover these shares, and obviously it made this huge spike real quick here, and then it eventually came back down. So that was a pretty decent short. This is the kind of patterns you want to look for. Descending triangles are probably the one of the most reliable ways to short stocks. You want to wait for this second bounce here, and then if it continues to fall down here, I usually like to short around right in here, anticipating this breakdown, because shorting on the breakdown lots of times is a false breakout or breakdown. So it'll come down, retest, and then maybe even just continue running up. Just with this volatile market, it's hard to play these breakdowns and breakouts, so I usually try to anticipate what's going to happen. So then if it is a false breakout, then I can cover my position for either a break even or even a smaller loss than if I went short right here and then having to cover up here. And then taking a look at a couple other stocks here that I tried to short today but couldn't get any shares, but they're some really strong patterns. PLD, this we could have banked huge on this stock today, but I just wasn't able to get any shares with my broker. So this here, the same thing, this formed a little descending triangle pattern here. I tried to short this around 550, and from there it just got hammered all the way down to around 375, and then just kind of consolidated in a flat range earlier today. So that's unfortunate. I couldn't get that one. And then MTL is another stock I tried to short but wasn't able to get any shares. Same thing, descending triangle, broke down and then retested as it did on IOSP that we were looking at before. So it broke down, retested this breakout point as well as the 13 EMA, and this kind of rode down this 13 EMA all the way down to 496 to close. So this could have never been a really profitable stock on the short side. It was just a matter of if you could get any shares or not. and then this stock PHH. This was something I was looking to go long in as it's forming this ascending triangle pattern. I never went long in this. I just with the market really weak today, I wasn't really certain about anything going long. So as you can see, this just broke out to the upside here, and just the bears took over and just completely hammered this. It was just a complete false breakout. So if you're trying to go long in this market right now, at least when the general market's in a red, you know, you want to take your profits as you have them, as these are usually false breakouts here. So that's about it for the day. Uh, you know, it's just been a really tough market to try to play these past few months, you know, and so you just gotta kind of hang in there. You know, this is gonna blow by eventually. It's just a matter of when. So you just gotta try to survive. Don't take too many risky positions. Cut your losses short so we can just get through this and move on. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.